Tears.
Hurt, man. They're just hurt. They've had a loss.
Pain.
Loss that would
it's
kill
pain.
people.
It's pain.
And so it's human nature to lash out a little.
Yeah, to lash out at people. It's pain.
It's human nature. Yeah, that's actually a pretty response.
9 minutes from like 18 people who are volunteers to like go to the shit, get dressed out, and go to a site in 9 minutes. I feel that.
Just for the simple fact that they care about people. They're not getting paid.
Yeah. They're just
volunteers.
And Jay's got it right, dog, because they're just volunteers. They care about people and want to help.
While we're talking about that, and people that are volunteers and just want to help, the young lady that died in the fire, Courtney Seymour.
Yes.
Dude, I knew her briefly, but personally, she attended some Halloween parties of mine and Jasmine's, and she was a pretty cool chick, man. Her brother Cody, man, I feel that dude's pain, man, because I'm an older brother. I'm an older brother myself, and that would suck balls.
And of course she's a good ass person. She went into a burning building to save a child that was
that she didn't care.
Got away from and went back.
Why is everybody? Here's my thing: is like, I'm a fucking veteran, of combat. I'm a combat veteran. Okay, I've been in combat. I've killed people in combat. I'm a military background. But like, why? She deserves something. Like, we need to be like celebrating her fucking life and the way she lived it. She went back in to grab somebody.
That's not the first thing that's happened to her either.
Yeah, she died and came back, right?
Yeah, she was in a car wreck. Car wreck.
When was that?
Shouldn't have
been.
been.
Water plant?
Yeah, well, it was out on Railroad Street.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, it's like, I hate to be all religious on my show, man, because I fucking know what religion is and I keep it to myself. But fucking people, God touches people for something and does something for some people. That's it. Like, man. But like believe it or not, man, the Marlow Police Department are getting fucking raped off fucking shit saying the Rush Springs Police Department showed up before you did. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They didn't.
But my buddy's, his name's Casey, he's friends with that family. He lives 2 blocks down the road, so he was there in no time.
Yeah.
And he had time to go from that house back to his house, grab the phone, come back, and the fire department wasn't there. Yes, there was cops on the scene, but they, and I don't hate him for that. It is a small town, like you said, they're all volunteers. They got to go to the station, get dressed, and then come over there. But I mean, there was cops on the scene, not doing anything. But
cops don't cops shoot niggas, dog. They don't fucking fight fires.
No,
they don't.
Well, if one went running into the building, he I don't know if that'd even be legal for him to do that.
They don't. They don't. They're not trained for that.
They don't have the training.
But the whole rumor going around that fucking Rush Springs showed up at the fucking fire in Marlow. That fucking before the fucking firefighters. What? That's bullshit.
And that started just because Rush Springs response time is better than
us.
That's where it came from. It started off as that.
But they was there.
And then everybody's saying that Rush Springs beat us to the fire.
Yeah.
It didn't happen that way.
What it comes down to is
hey, let me
a little kid lost her life. And a mother of a kid that cared about shit lost her life, and that's sad as shit. I'm not gonna like fucking like be mad. I mean, she fucking deserves all my respect in my life as somebody that fucking fought in the war when I was there. She went back to save somebody and died.
Hey, you was talking about you don't want to get all religious, but just saying like that. There is no greater love that a man has and that he lays his life down for another. That's how it is. And so she's props to her.
Props.
And yeah.
We get a hand clap on that one?
Fuck a hand clap. I'll do a real hand clap. Fuck that, dog. That's not even I don't want a digital hand clap. I want a real hand clap, dog. That's my shit. She went back to save somebody and died. And to me, that's a real hero, and I think that shit needs to be recognized seriously. So,
And what bothers me is it's just the news that's really put out a bunch of the stuff that I don't like. A lot of my friends that know her because it's a small town. Everybody knows everybody from 3 towns away. But I mean, all the people that have asked me if I knew about it. I mean, I didn't know her personally, but my best friend.
Not seen her.
I was about to say my best friend, his sister and her older sister, they were best friends. I mean, he was close to Courtney. He knew her. So I mean, everybody I've talked to knew her personally, and I mean, was just so sad about it. I mean, there was empathy going on for everybody else.
You gotta understand too,
news-wise.
There's not going to be nothing done for anybody that loses their life like that, because today's society is so fucked up now that they don't care about us. You got to care about yourself, because in the end, who's going to have your back? Yourself.
I mean, you know, and that's the thing. I feel what you're saying. It's like you almost have to look out for yourself before you look out for anybody else. But for the people who look out for other people, I mean, she stands out to me in my life. She stands out. She's like, there was somebody that was in need, and she did what she needed to do to go back and try to do what she needed to do. And you know what? She died doing it. Yeah. To me.
See, that's my whole philosophy right there. Jay or Jake?
Jay.
All right. That is the way most people. That's almost the only way you're able to survive, and the only way you can really ensure yourself is to watch out for yourself. Myself, I think, well, if I'm the only one that looks out for me, well, who's looking out for you? You all by yourself against all these people? Now, how about this? I'm going to keep an eye out for you too. I'm keeping an eye out for him and him and him. And I know that if I keep one eye out for everybody, and everybody keeps one eye out for me, then ain't shit can happen to none of us. But see, the only problem is you get 5 people sit down, and you're only going to have 1 or 2 people with that mentality. And so it's a broken community, which is what we have in America today. If we'd all look out for each other, why can't we all just get along?
Why can't we be friends?
Hold on,
why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? I feel you what you're talking about, dog. It's what's crazy is you're always gonna come up with a situation where like shit shouldn't have happened, and it did. That's life. How you deal with it is your fucking shit, Jay. So Phil, Jay was in.
My outlook on it, and the reason I said what I said is because
I think you're right.
The way I grew up, it's like you said, him and my dad were friends when they were younger.
Yeah.
My dad grew up, started drinking real bad, got into drugs, went to prison. I was good all the way up until after my 21st birthday. I just got out of jail in March. I was in there for some shit with a so-called homie of mine, who we got drunk, went to the strip club, went to Walmart. He stole a whole bunch of shit. I got mixed up.
This nigga was in Jailbirds. Hold on. Most people get a picture, and a little thing saying what their offense was. This motherfucker and his boy got an article. Boys just want to have fun.
I got something about that.
Anyway.
I want to hear about it. Jack, get started. So I want to hear about it.
I told him that it wasn't a good idea when we walked in there. I told him this. Well, he did what he wanted to do, and I should have called somebody to come get me, but I ended up riding with him, and the dumbass was going 63 in a 45.
So he stole a shit ton of shit from Walmart and got pulled over speeding.
And then he got arrested that night. They let me go, arrested me the next day, questioned us both, and he tried to snitch on me and say that I showed up with all the shit already stolen.
Why didn't you lawyer up, dog? Why did not you lawyer up? All you have to do is say, I need a lawyer. You don't even have to have one, dog. They just give you one.
I had one. I got one from court appointed, but that ain't shit.
You're a prepaid lawyer and have an ass motherfucker, right?
A lawyer that you pay for in a court appointment.
You're a prepaid lawyer.
A lawyer that you pay for will sit there day, hour, studying your case. Court appointed lawyer looks at your case 5 minutes and.
I'll fucking get you off this shit real
we're getting off, or we stuck? Okay, we're pretty much stuck. All right, what's the best I can do to this motherfucker? There you go.
All right,
wait. We got to go back to the titles.
The house or what? What are you headed for, Dylan? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm heading for back to whenever he said the title on the Jailbirds. Well,
right.
Here's something that got pulled out February last year. My stepdad, not long after him and my mom got a separation, it's not a legal divorce, but He was put in jailbirds on accusations of robbing his uncle and shooting him, and he had to spend 45 days in the pen. 45 days before they released him because they didn't have any evidence. 45 days. You're only supposed to hold somebody 24 hours. And they, after releasing them,
almost 72 from the time
regardless, 45
the county or state? The county or state?
I thought it was state. I thought it was.
Oh, if it's 72 state, no, that's not even right. I think he's older.
Regardless of what he got, he spent 45 days locked up.
For something he didn't do?
For something he didn't do.
Proof of.
No, okay, in Jailbirds, he got himself an article about how he walked in, was robbing shit, shot his uncle, walked out with his stuff. What happens in February is, after he's been released, he's been out for...
I remember this article.
Sounds like a cold ass dude to me.
No. I remember this article. I remember, and I'm actually on your team right now. I'm actually on your team right now, dog.
The guys who stole it, nothing was put in Jailbirds about them being arrested.
I'm on your team.
They don't do the follow-ups.
Yeah, I'm on your team right now. Like, I know what story you're on, and I know who you're talking about.
They did like a 30 second to a minute and a half talking about who had done it.
But
and the people that did it were famous.
He didn't do it.
It was famous people, and there was no apology to Germany. Yeah. There was no money sent his way. Nothing.
Don't drop names. Don't drop names. But I know what you're talking about.
It just pissed me off. I don't even like it. I mean, I love him as my stepdad, but that's about it.
Fuck the police.
All right. You take a smoke break?
Yes.
Oh, we're still going. So you'll take a smoke break. We're good. So I know the story you're talking about, and I kind of feel it. Yeah, it was kind of fucked up. It really was, because
a lot of people get railroaded around here.
That's all, you know what? In a small town, small town, get railroaded. It's gonna happen. It's gonna fucking. It almost has to me, and this is my opinion only. So don't hate me on it. But it's like, if you live this life for so long,
they automatically look towards you.
That's it.
That's exactly what my mom said about it, and I understood that completely. But it was still a little bit of a.
Oh no!
It sucks.
That just added even worse to his name, as if it isn't already bad enough.
Well, I mean, fuck. Like,
and that's a step above.
Let me tell you something, man. I worked with the person in subject you're talking about at Hodger Rig.
Yeah.
I worked with him. Like, I feel that. So I seen it. But there was like 1,000% difference when I was in high school with him. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I was an adult now, and he was an adult working. I feel it. Trying to make a living. That's what I did. Mm-hmm. I feel that, man. So you kind of gotta let this shit roll off your fucking shoulder, dog. You kind of gotta be like, yeah, you motherfuckers know me or something. Dude, are people gonna know you from right now, forever? Are you an asshole? Maybe sometimes, some people. But is that how you're going to live? I'm 32. Do you want to be an asshole when you're 32?
No.
Yeah. Hell no, you don't. Think about it. I get labeled. You know? I get labeled.
Right.
This is my fucking show. I call people out calling you fucking fake ass motherfuckers and shit like that. John, the producer's there, be like, yeah, don't be fucking around with us, dog. I'm just drunk and I'm putting it out there right now, so I'm getting time up because fucking we're.
Okay, now look. Here's the thing we got. All right, it is what it is, man. It's a small town. You ever watch the Dukes of Hazzard? Yeah. Hey, anybody who listen to this, think. If you haven't seen it, watch the Dukes of Hazzard. That's Marlowe, and that's every small town in God's green earth, whether it's here in the Ukraine or wherever the hell we are. Small town. Myself, I made a bad name for myself a long time ago, and I still live it down every day. Everybody that does that. We all got the same problem.
I did the same shit. Like, I'm not the nicest guy that I'm in now.
And
I was a badass motherfucker. I was stupid. I did stupid shit.